Hello there.
I'm Robert.
And I'm Vanessa.
And we are late to the party.
And guess where we are? Obviously you know that. We're back at Collider.
Vanessa, we're home. We are at Collider Video, and we are fortunate to preview the battle between Donica and Jared from The Bachelor. Jared, we met Jared at Spectacular.
Such a nice
Amazingly
guy. Yeah.
And that's the thing, is he is more of the protagonist to Mark Donica's possible antagonist. The man was approached by the Lions Den to possibly join.
Yes, and I'm super excited because Jared's preview, his match, the Fatal Five-Way, was insane.
Impressive,
And
being
so-
that he knocked everyone out.
Yes, so being here and watching him go up against Donica, who did an awesome job during his Fatal Five-Way, I'm excited to see what these two characters, players can be in the Schmoedown, because they kind of have that same thing going on.
Yeah, well, the inner geekdom bone in their body is going to battle it out.
Yes.
So let's get to that match with the crew and crowd now.
Ow!
4, 3, 2, woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, #1 contender inner geekdom match. I am Emma Fife, joined on the table today by one John Roca.
How's it going, Emma?
I'm great.
This is exciting. I don't usually get to call a match. I'm calling it a geekdom match. They know because I don't know anything about this stuff. So they know I won't be cheating in any way, shape, or form in a future match. Because this is some incredible
I
stuff.
think they only put me up here because I know how to pronounce most of the names
Yes.
that you come across, especially the Lord of the Rings ones.
Yes. Holmes deep. I've been there. I know there's something there.
Been some trouble with that.
I know there's something there.
And joining us on the table today, we have a very special guest from Crackle's brand new original scripted series, The Oath, Corey Hardwick.
Hey! Thank you. How you guys doing? Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you here, man.
Yes.
So before we get into this incredible match that we have lined up here today, Corey, can you tell us a little bit about this new show that you're on, The Oath?
Oh wow, it's the best show of the year, hands down. Give it up, people. Come on. Listen, The Oath. I mean, we're dealing with a world of cops here, in the police gang, and then we have family element as well. We tie it all together, and we just kick a lot of ass, man.
And you got a great lineup of actors, including you, Katrina Law, who we've seen on Arrow, Sean Bean, last saw his head getting cut off, and then we also have Elizabeth.
It's pretty intense, man. It's emotional. It's great. It's a great show.
People don't know this. That was a name for one of the factions raiding gang initially when the show was coming. They couldn't quite get it to the right people involved.
Yeah, man.
Now, speaking of this family and this team that you guys
Yes.
have built working on The Oath, my understanding is 50 Cent is a producer on
Yes,
this. Is that
50 Cent
correct?
is a producer in the show. Give it up for 50 Cent.
50
Yes.
50
Oh my gosh.
Did you get to work with him much? First up, we have Mark Donica. Now, Mark Donica, in his Fatal Five-Way, he and Adam Hlavik were neck and neck for the entire run. And then Donica came out on top. So
it was incredible, Emma, to watch. Donica, I've worked with him on a show, seen his knowledge, know his knowledge. He kept it cool and he came out on top. And there were rumors that he's looking for a faction to be a part of. There are rumors he's looking at the Fight Club, at Lions Den. Can you give us an update on that?
I mean, Donica and I talked. We had a great conversation. Obviously, he's somebody that I've been friends with for a long time, and I have nothing but the utmost confidence in his abilities. And he said he'd give me an answer after the match, so we'll see what it is.
Well, we'll see how the match goes and what he thinks. Yeah.
We'll see. And then we have Jared Haibon, and he, let me tell you, he TKO'd the entire table in his Fatal Five-Way.
Oh, do you know Jared Haibon? Do you know? He's a bastard. He was on The Bachelor, right? Is that correct?
That is, yes.
Yeah, right? He was handing out roses. He was handing out roses. And now he is handing out beatings here at the show.
He's beating people?
Yes.
I'm gonna watch him beat people?
Not physically. Right?
Oh,
It
okay.
ain't the show. It ain't the show.
Yeah,
It's
he's,
just
he's beating them with his impressive knowledge
Yeah.
of all things geekdom.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is the thing is, you've got one player who really proved himself, was neck and neck with another very tough competitor, and then you have another one who, and this is no offense to anybody else playing on the table. I mean, Jared won that match fair and square. He scored very well, and it should be very interesting to see what these two competitors are going to bring to the table today.
And Emma, he had 4 knockouts in one match. He's the only competitor to ever do that. And as a guy who knows about all the belts, all the records, I have nothing but respect for that record. That's an incredible record.
It is.
Wow, that sounds incredible.
Yeah.
We'll
Now
see.
let me ask you this, Corey. This is our inner geekdom league. So all the questions today are going to be about Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter and Star Wars, Star Trek, comic book movies. Is this an area of expertise for you?
Oh, wow. Not really. I'm so sorry, but I'm honest. No, not really. But I've heard of all those movies you just told me about.
That is a great start. Well, we thank you for your honesty. And speaking of, let's see what these two competitors had to say to each other before the match.
Whew.
All right.
Some strong words from both competitors.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that coming out of Haibon, but Donica, he really stepped up.
It's true. I mean, listen, I think everybody discounts Mark Donica as this kind of nice, mild-mannered guy. Obviously, he's done a lot of behind-the-scenes work at places like AfterBuzz and Geek and Sundry.
Yes.
And, you know, when he steps into the spotlight, man, he really soaks it up.
Yeah, he goes from teddy bear to grizzly bear in 0 to 60. It's pretty, in 5 seconds.
He's like a silent ninja.
Right, well, yeah,
Donica,
but you see
I know
him
it.
coming, that's for sure. He's a big guy, yeah.
Absolutely. And I mean, with Haibon, I mean, he's feeling super confident going into this. I mean, why wouldn't he? He TKO'd an entire table worth of competitors before. He, in his first match, has one of the best records, technically, in all of Schmoedown history.
Yeah.
So, it's
Look at that name, Haibon. He sounds like a superhero, doesn't he?
Exactly. Yeah, that sounds like a secret superhero.
He's got the
identity for
chin
sure.
line of a superhero and he seduces you with his eyes. Careful with the eyes.
You gotta watch out.
Yeah.
You gotta watch
I'm
out.
gonna wear that blindfold when I
Yeah,
play.
no, I think people are they're fooled by Mark Donica's glasses. I think
It's
sometimes
true.
people think people with glasses are all like mild-mannered reporters, but underneath there might be a Superman waiting to happen.
Right.
All right.
I'm a fight. All right, well, let's go to the tail of the tape now. Let's take a look at what these people bring to the table here.
All right.
Jared Haibon, he is Marvel. Big fan of Marvel, DC, and of course, as usual, being too smooth.
And then on the other side, we have got Mark Donica. His expertise includes Star Wars. That makes sense. He's hosted a Star Wars show for a long time. Lord of the Rings and scaring small children.
Yeah, as I said, it's a large mammal.
That's just because, you know, he's a tall guy, kind of cuts it
It's
intimidating.
the grizzly hair, too.
Yeah, and the quiet ones. You gotta watch out for them, you know?
Let's get going. Before we go too far down the hall. You will in just a second, Corey.
Yeah,
Are you ready? Are you ready? Then it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown! Give it to me. That's right. That's right. Well, if you don't mind, Emma, I'm gonna take the introductions. If you don't mind.
Take it away, Tom
Thank you so much. Introducing first, with an Intergeekdom record of 1-0, defeats and 4 knockouts. That's right, 4 KOs. He is Jared Too Smooth Haibon!
I mean, you know, nothing says too smooth like a pair of bright yellow sunglasses.
That's right. And a Gryffindor shirt.
Yeah.
Carrying your Slytherin
I mean,
book there.
listen, it's okay that he's representing the worst house in all of
Whoa.
It's fine. It's okay.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
I
Harry
agree.
Potter.
I love the confidence, Haibon. Haibon, I love it.
There it is.
Yes,
There
sir.
it is.
Yes, sir.
And his opponent. With a record of 1 win and 0 losses. He is undefeated. The Enforcer, Mark Donica!
Let's go! Let's go!
Donica! Oh no! Oh no! No! What is happening here? What are you doing? What are you doing? I can't believe
Hey,
what
man.
I'm seeing here today.
What an introduction,
This is
man.
one of our evil factions.
Which one is it?
The Lions Den, those two guys.
Oh, my God.
The faction, that's the guy that's fighting, Mark Donica. I can't believe it.
Whoa!
As if they don't have enough members, they've picked up another cub for the Lions Den, Mark Donica.
Wow.
And one of the biggest cubs I've ever seen, my God.
Goddamn right.
Whoa.
I guess I have my answer then.
Wow, Emma, I'm so, did you see this coming?
Check.
Oh,
Check.
boy. Here we go.
Is it,
No.
I want to make sure you can understand what he's saying. Check. Cody.
Yeah, everybody
Cody.
can hear you. Everyone can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, he came out with 2 of his members of the Lions Den.
He
He
came
just
out
made a
with a
decision.
couple of people he picked up in the back alley.
This is
Wow.
Donica, I need to know why. We've been friends for a long time. Why did you go with this match?
I don't have the time to give you all of the reasons why, John Roca, but you'll know in time.
I was gonna call it Haibon. Now I'm cheering for Jared Haibon.
Yeah. I think we all
Stop
are.
asking
means
questions,
business.
you imbecile. Let's get the game going.
Take that mouth.
Actually,
Loser behavior.
asking questions is part of the game.
Yeah.
Tom. All right.
I didn't know knowing about losers was trivia.
Wow.
Take that hat. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. It's a
All
damn
right.
hat.
All right, let's just get this match started. All right, so this is the way that round one works. With a panel of expert judges and present a ruling.
Expert judges being the key term. And let me remind you to write legibly. Apparently, that's important now all of a sudden in the Schmoedown. Write legibly so that people can understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Where's that belt, Donica?
Do it. Okay.
Someone wakes it up. Now, are you ready? I said, are you ready?
Yes. Come on.
And let's get ready to
Schmoedown!
All right, here we go. Emma.
Your first question in round one comes from the category of Marvel. Ian Gruffin played what Marvel superhero in 2 films?
Have you ever played a superhero movie?
No, I haven't. I'm looking forward to it. The Yellow Panther.
The yellow. Oh, okay. Interesting. I like that. 5,
Can you repeat the question?
4.
Ooh. First, repeat the question.
Yes, in the category of Marvel, Ian Gruffin played what Marvel superhero in 2 films?
All right, so here.
So why the yellow panther?
Yeah,
I'm curious.
I'm just.
I feel like that's like a cheetah. 5,
Cheetah.
4, 3,
That was
2,
already cast, I think.
1. All right, answers down. Mark Donica.
Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic.
That is correct for 1 point.
Gonna come up with a name. Let's stretch.
Stretch.
That
what we were looking
is one of his powers, but that
That's
is
for
not
sure.
the answer. All right.
All right, the second question. Go ahead.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the category of the
The
hot.
category of the Hobbit. What color does Bilbo's sword glow when orcs or goblins are nearby?
Have you ever encountered orcs or goblins in real life? Do you think you could take them?
Every day you see him when you walk out this
It's
door.
true, I
You
mean,
know, it's all over.
Count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Jared.
Blue.
That is correct for 1 point.
Blue. Oh, whoa. All right, nice. Nice. Is Donica taking the early lead here?
Right.
All right.
Jared had a little bit of a false start, but he
He
jumped
did.
right back in there.
Next category, Star Trek. That's right, so Scott Mann special there. Leonard Nimoy directed how many Star Trek films? Leonard Nimoy.
I miss Leonard Nimoy.
Me too.
He was one of the great actors and personalities of our time. Did you ever see his Bilbo Baggins music video?
Yes.
You gotta look it up. 5,
It's interesting.
4,
Is it at least?
3, 2, 1. Mark.
2.
That is correct for 1 point.
Nice.
Awesome.
There we go.
All right. Question number 4 in the category of Harry Potter.
Ah, yes.
What is the name of the hidden street where Harry and his friends go to shop for all of their school supplies in the Harry Potter films?
My wife.
Your wife.
Is better.
Yeah, Rope was a Potter expert. He used to work in the land.
Yeah, I did.
5, 4, 2,
Don't believe it.
1. Jared.
Diagon Alley.
That is correct.
Diagon Alley.
Man, we are off to a very strong
Blistering
start
start,
here.
4 to 3.
Okay, this is DC.
Yes.
Which DC comic book films opens with the shot of a comic book?
This is a very good question. I mean, you would think more comic book. I mean, that's not counting like the pages in the Marvel logo.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
Well, Ang Lee tried that.
5,
That didn't really work out.
4, 3, 2, 1. Mark.
Watchmen?
That is incorrect.
Superman.
That is correct.
And with that,
Right. Hey, Bun!
Haibon with a tie.
yeah, I told you those.
Hey, Bun!
There it is.
There it is.
There it is, getting that stamp of approval. All right, it's a tie game now, 4 to 4. Going to the next category, that is the MCU. What is the name of the Rainbow Bridge in the Thor films?
I love the Rainbow Bridge level in Mario Kart.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's a really good one.
I've never played it.
Wow, what is broken?
I
You're
don't
missing
believe
out. You don't believe
I don't believe mushrooms are
5,
princesses. Yeah, that's only.
4, 3, 2, 1. Jared.
Bifrost.
That is correct
Correct,
for 1
Bifrost.
point.
All right,
Also
yes,
correct.
It's a tough match here.
It really is.
All right. Question number 7 in the category of Lord of the Rings. In Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, Name one of the 2 locations where the titular towers were located.
Have you ever lived in a tower?
I lived in the projects.
4, 3, 2, 1. I can't remember.
Jared.
Isengard?
That is correct for
Yes.
1 point.
Or think?
No, that is not correct.
We're looking for Isengard or Mordor. I hope I'm saying that right.
Mordor. That was very good, Robert. Good job.
All right. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll jump and then you do the next. All right. Now the next category is Star Wars. Pressure on you, Donica. All right, while in Gungan City, Boss Nass says the speediest way to the royal capital of Naboo is what?
I wish I could figure out the speediest way to get from one side of LA to the other side of LA.
Yes.
Amen.
Elon Musk is trying to make that happen.
4,
You got
3, 2, 1. Donica.
Through the planet go.
That is correct.
Hey, Bond, what's happening now?
All right, Cody has our next question. Or Corey has our next question.
Oh, wow. Okay. The question is DCEU. Wow, my good buddy Scott Eastwood appears in which DCEU film?
No hesitation from either of the competitors on this one.
Some of our friends went to a wedding with Scott Eastwood.
Really?
Interesting fellow. Nice fellow. Yeah. Don't want to skip
Scott.
too much. 5, 4.
3, 2, 1. Jared?
Suicide Squad.
That is correct for 1 point.
Suicide Squad.
I'd like to remind Donica that there is 2 eyes in suicide, but we'll move on from that. All right, and number 10 question.
Final question. The category is mixed bag. The first Sin City was released in what year?
Are you a Frank Miller? Do you read any of the comic books from Frank Miller?
Oh, wow. I'm sorry, I don't.
Really?
Yeah. You're like the ghost of Scott Mance onto that question.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jared?
2003?
That is not correct.
2007?
Nope. You're looking for 2005. 2005 for Suicide Squad. But all in all, very strong round between both competitors.
All right, 7-7.
I mean, that's not too shabby.
No, I'm going to spin first.
That's the fighting words, man.
Classic Lions Den behavior.
It's so. Whoa! That's a powerful.
Did you see how I spin the wheel?
Opponent's choice. Do you think the fingerless gloves help?
Yeah,
Lay it on.
Corey, I'm going to go get a coffee
No,
on this thing
break
spins.
it.
I got some time.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, let's see. Let's take a look here. See what it lands on.
You gotta be kidding me!
Now, for those of you who don't know at home, and maybe Corey, you don't know,
Spin
Mark
again.
Donica hosted the Star Wars show for a long time. Good with Star Wars.
If I'm not mistaken, Robin, you hosted that Star Wars show with him.
I co-hosted with him and
Yeah, you left.
Yeah, well, you know.
Donica's former Star Wars co-host, would you like to ask him these questions?
I would like nothing better than answering these questions. All right, Mark Donica, your first question. In the category of Star Wars, in The Force Awakens, remember that movie, Mark? What does Rey repair on BB-8 when they first meet?
His antenna.
That is
BB-8's
correct.
antenna.
There we go. He's not a sex and
Yeah.
I think that.
BB-8's not binary.
is it-
even
yeah.
though it's
Yeah.
binary.
I was gonna say. All right. Your next question. What does Luke compare to flying at full throttle in the Death Star trench in A New Hope?
His T-16 back home.
No, Jared. But Steve.
Does this count as a JTE if I ask to repeat the question?
It does, I think. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's your second one. So if you're asking for it, I can do it.
No, I'll, compares it to,
5, 4.
flying aircrafts back home.
No, we were looking for Beggar's Canyon.
Ship, not
Yeah.
location.
Valiant effort.
Pay attention to all the words in the question mark. All right, now the third question is, what is the first word in the opening crawl in The Phantom Menace?
Wow, that is a deep cut right there. It also assumes that you're,
Multiple choice,
reading and
please.
paying attention.
All right, your multiple choice. A, violence. B, war. C,
It's war.
incorrect. Now, Jared.
Can I hear all the options, please?
Absolutely, yes. A, violence. B, war. C, the. Or D, turmoil.
Turmoil?
Correct.
Yes.
There we go.
Great.
Hey, Bond.
Deal on the part of Jared
Haibon.
Corey, because your friend got that one, your new friend here. Jerry, would you like to read the next question?
Yes.
Okay. Right here, the one's okay.
All right, the next question is, in Rogue One, K2SO gets upset that Jyn Erso is allowed to have what, but he is not.
A blaster.
Correct.
That is
for
correct
2
for
points.
2 points. Way to go, Mark.
Yes.
All right, your last question.
Thank you. Sounding silence.
In Attack of the Clones, what title does the leader of
Camino.
have?
Multiple choice, please.
All right.
A, President, B, Chancellor, C, King, D, Prime Minister.
Can you use a JT rule for the selection, for the answers?
No, you can just.
Yeah, we can just repeat that.
Please.
All right, I'll repeat. A, President, B, Chancellor, C, King, D, Prime Minister.
Chancellor.
Incorrect. Jared for the steal.
King?
No, incorrect. Prime Minister. That's what it was.
Prime Minister.
All right, well, I mean, Jared escaped that round unscathed. Only a 3-point lead for Donica, so
If
walking
he
into this.
spins a category that he is strong in, he can really, really come back.
Nice good spin. That's good Gryffindor spin.
For those cheers.
It's a nice leisurely pace of spinning, but it's not too villain.
Now he's a chance. He can spin again, but he has to stay on that category, or he can take this now.
Yeah, I'll spin again.
All right,
there you go.
spin it again.
He goes spin again.
Yeah. I think he's looking very specifically for one of the comic book movies.
Or maybe, is Harry Potter on there?
Harry Potter is on there. You would guess he would know pretty well based on the Gryffindor shirt.
Speak it, speak it.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Okay.
Special. All right.
It is. All right. Jared, your first question in the category of Star Trek. What brand of beer do Captain Kirk and Jillian drink at the pizza parlor in Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home?
Yeah, I'll take multiple choice on that.
Right. Is it A, Budweiser, B, Coors Light, C, Michelob, or D, Miller Lite?
I've drank all these beers.
Yeah, I've had all of them too. They're all pretty mediocre.
Say one.
5,
Coors Light.
4. That is incorrect, Donica, for the steal.
Budweiser?
Nope, the answer was Michelob. All right. Question number 2. In Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, Khan uses what kind of animal to mind control people?
I'll take multiple choice.
All right, is it A, Cygnus fish, B, Callisto flies, C, Centauri worms, or D, Seti eels?
Eels.
That is correct for 1 point.
Haibon!
Nice job.
This is City Alpha 6.
Good pull. All right. In Star Trek Insurrection, when Data is reactivated after being held in stasis, what does he notice is missing?
I'll take multiple choice.
Sure. Is it A, his emotion chip, B, his positronic matrix, C, his pet cat spot, or D, several memory engrams?
B is Matrix.
That is incorrect, Mark Donica.
Emotions chip?
Nope, it is several memory engrams. Not entirely sure what an engram is, but I'm sure that Scott Mann will tell us all about it. Yes. All right, your next question in the category of Star Trek is, in the Star Trek franchise, what is the guiding principle generally called that prohibits the protagonists from interfering with the internal development of alien civilizations?
I'll take multiple choice.
All right, is it A, the Prime Directive, B, the Omega Directive, C, Starfleet Prime, or D, the Alpha Directive? Five, 4,
C.
3. That is incorrect, Mark Donica.
Prime Directive.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question. Who played Spock's father in 2009's Star Trek?
I'll take multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, Ben Cross, B, Leonard Nimoy, C, Jason Isaacs, or D, Ben Kingsley?
A.
That is correct for 1 point.
Well, listen, he spun a tough
He
category.
definitely did. This is Star Trek was not a strength of his, but he hung in there, and he's going into round 3 only down by 2 points. So it is really anybody's game at this point.
1, 9, 17.
All right, 1, 9, and 17. You got that, Roka?
I will write that down immediately.
Excellent. Alrighty, and Jared.
15, 12, 6.
15, 12, 6.
Since, Jared, you are down by 2 points, you will be getting the first question. Your category is category number 15. Let's bring that up. That is category... Who said it? Who said it? Corey, would you like to take the honors of doing that? Okay. For 2 points.
Who said it? Who said, "We are the future, Charles. They no longer matter"?
Magneto.
Correct! For 2 points.
All right.
Mark, you chose category 1. So for your 2-point question, this category is Star Trek. And the question is, Jennifer Morrison plays whose mother in 2009's Star Trek?
James Tiberius Kirk.
That is correct.
That is correct
For
for
2
2
points.
points.
All right, he goes up by 2. Now it goes back to Jared. All right. Jared, you chose the category 12.
All right, and
Emma?
the category there is Lord of the Rings. All right. In the Two Towers, who sounded the horn of Hammerhand at Helm's Deep before Aragorn, Theoden, and his men rode forth into battle? Minutes. 5,
Can you repeat the question?
4. Yes. In the Two Towers, who sounded the horn of Hammerhand at Helm's Deep before Aragorn, Theoden, and his men rode forth into battle? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Pippin?
That is incorrect. We're looking for Gimli.
All right, with that, Jared has to hit his 5-pointer here, Emma and Corey, or else Mark Donica walks away with the victory here in his match.
That is correct.
You chose the category of number 6, number 6, the category of weapons, tech, vehicles, and magical objects.
All right.
All right. Oh my. It is a Harry Potter question as well. What model of broomstick did Draco Malfoy and the entire Slytherin Quidditch team have in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
I was wanting to be on a Quidditch team. That's really fun. 5,
This so you get knocked off the
4,
broom.
3,
Can you
2.
repeat the question?
It's his last repeat.
Yes.
And it's his last
Final
repeat.
repeat.
All right, so what model of broomstick did Draco Malfoy and the entire Slytherin Quidditch team have in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
It's getting down to some serious knowledge. 5.
4.
Thunderbird.
Oh, and you're winner! What a surprise here. Jared was not chosen in this one. Mark Donica took this one. After 2 matches, he is going for the title against Jason Pittman. This is incredible.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, he was in conversation with you. Corey, what did you think of this match?
I thought it was intense. It was a fight to the finish. Both of them are great sports. Hey, Bon, good work, man.
Give me some
Donica, I give you props, man.
Listen,
Gentle giant just walked out of here.
That's how the line said.
I guess we're done.
Have a good day, Jared.
Try again.
So what a battle. I mean, it was a little short for Jared in the end. He probably should have stuck with the first
Should have stuck with the first.
and
but,
taken
you know.
villains. But you know what? I don't know what I would have done in that same situation.
I think I would have spun again in the
Yeah.
same situation because villains is such a broad thing in the inner geekdom because you could go anywhere with villains in that category.
And that
So-
Nimbus question, it could have been any number, but you pulled it through. I thought 2,000, 3,000, I don't know.
2001.
I didn't know that they started adding single digits to the thousands.
And
but
then they went
did.
the Thunderbolt after that. But anyways,
And we got to see Donica join the Lion's Den, which I am he fits so well. The man is actually prim and proper when you talk to him. But then did you see him when he won the like there's that energy inside. And I love how he has to aim high to try and get Ken or Dagnito to give him a high five. He's a good addition to the crew.
Yeah, as sad as I am that he's going to Lion's Den, he should have gone Fife Club.
Fife Club.
But you know what? You're right. He is a good addition to the Lion's Den for them, for their inner geekdom. But Inman, unfortunately, is going to take him out for sure.
And we shall see. I love that the Lion's Den, though, they lost their inner geekdom players, and now they've gained a new one that is gunning for Inman. So we'll see how that turns out. Jared, I'm sure he'll be back.
Yes.
Either way,
Such a good player.
Thank you guys for joining us and watching our reaction to the battle between Donica and Jared.
Yes.
Haibon? Jared.
Haibon?
It's Jared. We're on a
And-
first name basis with him.
And you can follow us on our Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gingers, you know where they are. Kicking the party, feel the party, keep the party going, get us where we need to go, like Collider Video. And thank you guys so much. And as always, now it's time to say goodbye.
And this party's over.
Where'd she go?